Hello, mortals. It is it makes a lot of sense that we start this in October.
Oh shit.
We are entering a world very similar to our own. However, the things that go bump in the night seem a lot more real than usual, and the shadows seem just a little bit darker. Welcome to a world of darkness. Welcome to what's slowly becoming one of my favorite game systems of Vampire the Masquerade. We're gonna be playing the Cult of the Blood Gods Chronicle Styx and Bones with these three wonderful players. Why don't you
Aw.
introduce yourselves?
Alright, I'm
Howdy,
checking the stream stuff, so you guys do it first.
I'm the Moon Man. I'm a menace. I came directly from the moon, and I'm here to fuck your bitch.
That sounds about right.
Uh,
We're
Nate.
introducing
Yeah, say character names as well so we can just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
track of that.
Playing Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Corey.
do you just want the name of them, or do you want descriptions as well?
Yeah, a quick description. Like
Probably should have talked about this before, but we're good.
No, this is all kind of falling apart anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, quick description, 1 or 2 sentences, real quick.
Corey is black, tall, handsome, and cooler than you.
Ryan is kind of tall, thin, white, kind of like a platinum blonde hair, greenish eyes. He is not Sephiroth.
Yeah, it's Sephiroth. Sorry about it.
Yours truly, me, the Celtic hybrid, one of the OGs of this community. I'm going to be playing Felix, who short brown hair, pale skin, gray eyes, well trimmed beard, always in a hoodie with the hood up or wearing a hat of some sort to keep his face hidden. And I got a dog named Blue.
And my name is Lucas. I am your storyteller for this evening. If I was to do a description, simply the bastard who's going to make your lives hell.
Cool.
I can vouch for that. The Wild West campaign.
I do think you guys will enjoy this. Luckily, due to the prologue being so fucking long and just being something to read, I recorded it ahead of time. So we will play that, and as soon as that's done, we will be right into this session.
Playing it now?
It's on?
Yes, and
Moonlight pours over the stained I will be glass gone and back as windows fast as
Oh,
of a possible. remodeled Gothic church, and in its basement, the dead
So, it can't
dine
hear
with
us, right?
family. Mother Anja Giovanni, a tall and rail-thin woman, stands at the head of the table. Her steel-gray hair and the slight crow's feet at the edges of her pale eyes add sophistication to her elegant features. She holds her raised wine glass by the stem. Family, I wish to thank you all for joining us. Across this continent, the clan of death gathers. We meet to bury old grudges and embark on new beginnings. For we are all Hecate now. We are all family. She inclines her head to the man sitting on the other end of the long banquet table reserved for local cult leadership and their honored guests. Hiromitsu Asano wears a sprig of honeysuckle pinned to the lapel of his tailored Italian suit. The sweet smell of the trumpet-shaped white flower permeates the room, layering a candy-like aroma over the coppery scent of blood. Thank you for this welcome. He raises his glass to Mother Anja in return. At smaller tables scattered across the basement, family clink glasses and drink to the Asano, who have joined the Hecata as the newest minor family. Those at the head of the table lift their glasses to the Asano patriarch as they offer quiet comments of welcome along with their congratulations. Once the murmurs of the room taper off naturally, Mother Anja sits and flicks a sharp glance to the individual on her right. Asano-san. Moira, the Death Seer, rises to their feet. Striking cheekbones emphasize their delicate lips and a receding chin as they speak. 5 centuries ago, Augustus and his brood systematically murdered the Cappadocians. Few of us survived, but all swore vengeance on the Giovanni usurpers. Your sire, Hendrik Young, fell at my hands, as did many Giovanni. Their low voices brace at the spoken truth, but their broad-shouldered stature does not slink away from the responsibility. The time for vendettas and bloodletting is over. Let us heal. Let us understand and be understood in turn. Please accept our condolences for your loss, and please accept our most sincere pledge to your continued well-being. Asano stands and bows slightly at the neck in response. I accept your apology. I, too, pledge myself to the well-being of your family. Then he moves from his chair to approach. Mora receives a gift from the folds of their black waterfall cardigan, and with both hands presents a cylinder wrapped in pastel blue silk to Asano. He refuses it a customary 3 times. Each time, in response, the Death Seer insists. Finally, he accepts, and in return, pulls from his pocket a small wooden box. He holds it out with both hands, offering it to Mora. This is but a trivial gift. It's Mora's turn to refuse, and they do 3 times, knowing they would eventually accept it. At the conclusion of the exchange, Mother Anja rings a small, high-pitched bell. The 2 return to their seats to await dinner. From the wings come a series of mortals dressed in white, ranging in size, shape, and age. Each carries a carafe of treated blood for the kindred and a portion of the first course. Small bones seared into slices of rare steak and lamb for the kine. After each serves a table, Mora prays aloud. I am the end and the beginning. Dead flesh may cover my bones, and my bones may encase an unbeating heart. Yet I remain. Ghosts may follow in my wake, and in my wake many other ghosts soon join them. For I have chosen my path in famine, plague, and war. and stand between the living and the dead. I am prepared, for I am Hecate. I am the beginning and the end. I remain, I remain, I remain. A chorus of voices answer in response. We remain. The still room comes to life as guests commence dining. Every course that follows is more decorative than the one before it. On serving platters, each course makes for an elaborately morbid presentation. Flayed hands gripping rib bone prison bars, the hands actually made from vegetables. Blood corral to line garnishing prettily plated organs made from puffed rice and dumplings, and giant roasts complementing soups served in skulls. Each dish is as much an unspoken threat as it is a statement of culinary artistry. Cross the Hecate and be devoured. All indulge as they talk and reminisce well into the night. Once the dinner progresses into the more organistic than refined, Mother Anja Giovanni approaches the table occupied by the coterie. After making a bit of idle conversation, she provides a rough overview of the city and offers housing to those who require it. Eventually, she beckons Mora before poising a business opportunity to those seated. There is an article which would prove beneficial to the Hecate, says Mother Anja, and may prove an opportunity for you to provide for the clan. An outer kiss has recently traveled to Munich to host a private auction. Apparently, he has in his possession a burial jar said to have the power to recall a soul from the Tempest, a place of storms in the underworld. Mora may then be able to place that soul into an empty shell. We suspect this jar to be of Cappadocian origin, though others will certainly be competing for its possession. If successful, interjects Mora as they approach the table, we will be able to use this artifact to resurrect one of the great elders, Constancia, priestess of bones. All we lack, besides the burial jar, is a worthy vessel. We happen to know of such a specimen, being young, virile, and deserving of death. All that is dead requires the echoes of life, quotes Mother Anja. All that lives hears the cries of its death. Do this thing for the Hecate. Do this thing for me. Rest tonight and receive further instruction at tomorrow's dusk.
And we're back up.
Fastest 22 minutes of my life.
I mean, actually,
That wasn't
it
22
wasn't
minutes. That was
22
shorter.
minutes.
Exactly. I'm telling you.
I don't know why when I got it, it said it was 22
I
minutes.
don't,
That was
yeah,
10
because
minutes.
when I put it through editing, it said it was still 22 minutes. I was like,
We're
really?
gonna call it a glitch in the Matrix and continue on with our lives.
Exactly. All right.
Time.
So as the audio states, and as you guys have read, you are in the basement of a Gothic church. As all of this food has already been brought out, and all of the ceremony has been done, and Mora and Anja are both already standing near your table after saying all of this.
Just for clarity's sake, do you want us to do what?
Well, we need you to retrieve what's at that auction. I mean, it really doesn't matter how you do it, other than, well, it's a Camarilla controlled city. So don't breach the masquerade, and, well, if you do, don't get caught. At least, don't do anything that would hinder this wonderful family's relationship with the Camarilla. And, well, like I said, if you do, just don't get caught. And then we need you to bring a dead body. They're still currently alive, which is a part of the problem.
You boys down to make a corpse?
What's one more, right?
I agree. What is one more?
Felix is just
see-
gonna kind of look down awkwardly.
He's killed a few of our kind, so I believe it's fair.
Okay. So, how soon would you like this done?
Well, the auction is tomorrow, so, and when you get the jar, it'd be best if you just complete the job. I don't care how you do it, but just by the end of tomorrow night, the jar and the body. Please and thank you.
Well, when you ask like that, I'm hard pressed to refuse.
Wonderful. Now, and gods, I abhor the system, but oh, a major boon, whatever, basically a very lofty promise. I grant you this as long as it is to get the jar.
Mm. I could do with a bone or two.
Can't we all?
Guessing this is one of those situations where we don't want to open the jar.
No, I don't. I don't fully know if that will do anything, but with most relics, it just may not be a good idea.
Okay. How hard can it be?
Hmm.
Don't answer that question because
Well,
I know it's going to be very hard.
if you will take up my offer of staying here the night, one of the attendants working for Mr. Cassidy will show you the way. And, well, if you don't, you already have the documentation you need. And Anja and Mora both leave. They just go to a different part of the room, trying to socialize with the other larger than life people within this basement.
Not much to say there, Felix.
Say that again.
Oh,
Not
slow
much
down there,
to say.
man.
Not much.
Yeah.
We know you're excited, but gosh.
Not much to say,
So,
huh, Felix? That's what he said.
Oh. He just kind of glances up and just says, "No." I'm not a fan.
So you're not
of
interested in
this.
a boon? A favor from a family?
Every time he's talked, he's gone fast, and I don't understand.
Oh, okay. He's probably just resetting.
Yeah, he probably needs to reset his ping.
Does he have that super speed?
He did.
All right,
This
say
one.
again.
So you're not interested in a boon or a family?
Once more.
Yeah, it went fast.
So you're not interested in a boon or a family?
There we go.
That's fair. Kind of looks down at Blue and says, "No, I kind of have everything that I think I need."
You don't sound so certain. We should do this job.
I don't sound certain because I haven't been since I was turned.
You should really work that out. This is what you are now.
Yeah, certain. You haven't been certain.
I never asked to be this way.
Adam Jensen, I get it. I say we do this job, get some good blood in with the Camarilla, and yeah. What's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that question.
I can give you an answer.
Don't answer that question.
I think I might. Worst that can happen, we all die horribly.
Hey,
That's
there's
literally it.
worse things that could happen.
The horribly part is included.
There are worse things.
So, some of us have tricks. You've got the fucking dog. But, you got anything else under your hands?
Um, I don't that I can think of that I'm willing to use.
That's disappointing.
Do have the
Well,
gun we
listen,
got the
I
other
don't know
night.
if you sick your dog on people or if you kill him yourself, but somebody's got to die tomorrow. So you better figure out what the fuck you're doing to contribute. Otherwise, I might just eat you.
I don't kill unless I'm doing it in self-defense.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that, pal.
He just kind of looks at you, probably a little more feral than normal, and lets out a soft growl for just a moment before
And
turning back
now
to Blue.
that is the spirit. So
Well,
what happens when I point a stupid mortal at you? Tell him to go run at you with a knife like a dumbass. You gonna kill him?
Probably outrun him.
All right. You got an excuse for everything. That's good. Maybe you'll figure out how to do something with that tomorrow. Maybe if you
Mhm.
talked, it could come in handy.
I just don't have much to say.
Hmm. And you, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Ryan. My name's Ryan.
All
Kind
right,
of.
Ryan. What about you? What kind of trouble can you cause?
Well, I'm not a fighter, except I do have some skills to bring to this operation. I'm what the others call an auspex. Can see things before they happen, and do some of that blood sorcery that the Tremere are known for. Not very good at it, but I can do it. And you know, after a certain encounter, I found myself quite convincing, one could say. If we need to talk our way out of a situation, I'm your man.
I will remember that. Chances are, I'm just gonna have to beat the fuck out of things
Yeah.
because that's what I do. But hey, it seems like around this kind of joint, there aren't too many people who do that sort of thing. So I'll call it an adventure. Storyteller,
Yeah.
can I get a little bit more information about just the general layout of the room? How many people might be in here?
So in this basement, there is the main table, which Anja and Mora and all of those were already at, and then there are multiple different like it's almost like they took out a bunch of plastic folding tables and then put really fancy ass tablecloths on them because they needed quantity instead of quality. Uh, so then it's a lot of different tables full of what is very obvious, like either families of vampires, quote unquote families of vampires, or blood cults being a mixture of both vampires and mortals. Uh, and then there's also some ghouls. They're all especially as of right now, they're all intermingling as they're all speaking to each other. They're all learning about each other, or at least greeting each other. And at said tables, all this fancy ass food is coming out that you had heard about already. And other than that, the only thing that comes to mind is the stating again is the statement of that there are men in suits posted up at each of the like 3 doors in the room, as well as Logan speaking to somebody at a table. It looks like one of the cults.
So there is a mix of humans present here.
Say that again.
Beyond. There is a mix of humans present here beyond.
After the word beyond.
Beyond the food.
Yes.
Epic.
There's
to
a
make
mix
sure.
of mortals in here, yes.
Hmm. I'm You know what time this auction starts?
It is stated on what you have. The auction starts at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Fog.
So while the party size doesn't really easily permit it, it is completely possible that tomorrow night you guys could split up to do this.
Hmm.
Mm. That might work.
Oh,
You
do we
got.
have a do we have a
You
floor
guys have a
plan of this
phone number
place?
I can use?
Uh,
Maybe.
Chances are I'm not going to be in talking distance the entire time, and I'm still going to need your help now and again. So
yeah, just,
Felix is gonna let out a sigh and pull out his phone. Show him what the number
thank
is.
you. I add Felix's number to my phone.
Autumn as well.
I go ahead and add Ryan's number to my phone, and make a group chat and title it "The Goons."
Hmm.
All right, you now have the Goons group chat.
Storyteller, Were we given a floor plan on this place?
Floor plan of
The auction site.
the auction site? No. The only thing you've been given about the auction site is this invite.
It is still evening, yes?
Yes, it's pretty late in the night currently. That's why you were offered a place to sleep.
You boys want to go take a look at the place before we crash and take care of it tomorrow?
Yeah, we should case the joint.
Don't say that. Jesus Christ. All right. And I leave.
Listen, if we're gonna do a potential heist, I'm gonna use the right terminology.
I really, listen to me. How much crime have you done?
Very little real crime.
Right. So this is very real crime. And let me tell you, you really don't need to say case the joint to get away with real crime.
He has a point.
Now, we could smoke a joint. No, we couldn't.
Yeah, let's check this place out. See what we can see.
Storyteller, we're off to the building.
All right, you are going to where you can extrapolate would be the auction point.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head like northeast of Tour de Graham, which it's you get into this very urbanized area. I mean, in urban and industrial. It is, and you kind of just find yourselves going further and further into this more, uh, well, just less residential area, to say the least.
Mm.
And you finally make it to what you guys believe would be the warehouse. And look, and okay, so there are at the back of this building, there are like garage doors to loading docks. At the front of this building, there is a single metal door with what looks like with a chain and a padlock. And there are some windows up on a like where a second floor of a building would be.
I as we are arriving, I'm going to reach into my back pocket and pull out this invitation that we all received. Uh, and I'm going to pull out a pen, and I'm going to circle no violence will be permitted during the auction. I'm going to have that circled ahead of time, and then I'm going to hand it to Felix and Ryan. The auction hasn't started yet. So, you know,
I think there's a non-violent approach to this we could probably take.
I'm sure there is, but there's also an incredibly violent exit we might need to make.
Or we could
Consider,
always
so.
jump the person who buys the thing after the auction.
You know, that might be. I'm going to give you a little credit there. Good idea. Auction's
Sure.
over. Robin time.
Yeah, it's technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Technically. All right. I'm looking at around this place. And how do we have a clear entrance, or is there like high fences?
You're able to get up to the building easily. It's more of the door is locked up with the chain, and the when going around the building, the loading dock area is closed off by the garage doors.
You know, they probably notice any tampering to the lock, given how high profile tomorrow's auction is. Might want to find another way of
Yeah.
ingress.
I mean, we could get in without fucking with the lock. There's just a chance that There's some wall missing. Which is not any less sneaky. Or any more sneaky anyway.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He isn't. And I'm trying to think of a counter. But I don't have anything yet.
Like I said, we could look a lock. I mean, and unless one of y'all knows how to pick this, it's not come open the right way.
I don't have any tools for such a thing.
You can always check for a skylight.
Tyler just said
Yeah, I'll
something
give that a try.
very interesting. The lacking of tools for a thing. Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
would you like to roll trying to remember what it's called. I believe it's I want to say a ready. No, I don't think it's a ready. There is a check that you can make to create the assumption that your character would have an item either because they were getting ready to have that item or because they would normally have that item on them, including something like lockpicks if your character was criminally experienced.
Like, my character probably would have picked a lock or two in his lifetime, mainly because of, being sneaky.
Well,
But
with
that's just
that
my thought process right now.
because especially with something like this, because it's not like you had the time to actually get ready for something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could give you that role for that.
No, I'm not. I'm saying though, like, he would probably have experience with lockpicks. He probably doesn't normally carry them though.
Yeah, okay.
He probably has situations where he has a pair that are on standby to get. Now he would have the gun because he's now carrying the pistol.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Before.
Okay. Knocking on the door, it rings out very loud metallic thud. And you
Real
don't
echo
get a knock.
chamber in there.
I'm gonna walk some distance away so I don't look like I'm associated or not in sight while he does this.
Yeah, same.
Fucking pussies. Alright. I just, crush the lock.
Okay. Why don't you make me a strength plus athletics roll?
Yeah. If I could just find this roller, I know we had it pinned somewhere. I've been looking for it this entire time.
I sent
Here
it
we
to you.
Thank you, sir. You said strength plus athletics, big dog?
Yes.
Cool. Dice pool. Bonk. A bestial failure.
Ooh, fun.
What's the dice number of successes? Wait, actually, to be your failure, do you have any successes?
Nope. Not one.
Not one.
That's good. We walked away.
Not a single one.
Huh. Okay.
I might sink some willpower into this.
Yeah. If you want to do that, I'll let you.
Yeah, I'll sink some willpower into this.
Huh.
3 successes.
3 successes. How are you doing this? Is this full on trying to crush the lock itself? Or is this more of like trying to go for
This is hand on the lock, definitely trying to break it. But also, if I break the door too, I don't care.
Okay, yeah. With something like that, I can lower the difficulty. So you don't break the lock. You kind of like lean into the lock and the chain to do this, and you actually snap the door handle off of the door.
Fuck's sake. All right, whatever. Door's
Around this,
open.
is it open?
It is a lot easier to force open
I'm gonna
as
say
you've
around.
kind
I
of
open.
torn up
Oh,
the locking mechanism.
I'm gonna say Felix would probably crouch down to Blue, and just say, "Go look for another entrance," and
Blue
kind of
will
just
run
set him
around
off.
the building
I'm
before
probably going
disappearing out of
to
sight.
hear the snap, look up, see it's still there, and seeing the detached door handle, I'm going to take it and
All
add
right.
it to my inventory.
The door handle.
Yes, I have plans.
I'm gonna ask Blue, what did he find?
He's still looking.
Okay. When he comes back, that is, I'm standing off to the side where I'm don't look like I'm associated.
Yeah.
And when he
All
comes
right.
back, I'm gonna talk with him because I can understand him and he understand me.
Mm-hmm.
Because of feral whispers.
Yep.
yeah, man. Okay, so I've crushed the door handle. The door handle is now more likely, or the door is now more likely to be forced open. You said yes.
Yes. Now the locking mechanism is just open to all who wish to fuck with it.
Yeah, so I'll fuck with it.
All right. Go ahead and make a wits plus larceny. And while that's happening,
Wits plus larceny.
Blue comes back, and you see he just kind of comes over, and he just whines and hangs his head.
It's alright. I assumed there wasn't another way in. Did you see any other doors? Something that might not be locked?
Um,
He,
he
he, he can speak with words because I have
yeah,
the
okay.
feral whispers.
Yeah, he gets you understand that when you ask that, you kind of get the information of like other than the garage doors in the back, nothing.
Hmm. I'm gonna go investigate the garage doors.
All right. What was that roll, Joe?
2 successes.
2 successes. Um Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty messy, but it's basically just trying to pinch the deadbolt and pull it out of the empty hole where the mechanism was supposed to be. So you do unlock this door.
Great.
I do a intelligence technology roll to harvest the locking mechanism.
Intelligence and craft.
Okay.
Now, when Felix goes around the back of this warehouse, he sees these large garage doors set up for like semis and stuff as a loading dock. You see that they're all closed right now.
Okay. I want to
Okay.
go around where they are and see if there may be a way to lift one, or if they are like locked in place.
I
Are
got
you
one
feeling this out
success.
or okay? You're unable to salvage what's left of this lock. Now, Tyler, are you attempting to like force these things open if you
No,
can't?
I'm just like checking to see if
You're
they
just
have any
checking.
give.
Okay.
I'm seeing if it's like I can lift this garage door like it's unlocked, or if it actually is locked down and you cannot get through it.
Yeah. Wits plus awareness.
Wits plus awareness. Let's see. Those are two things that I am pretty good at. So, yeah, that's right. That is 2 successes.
All right. When going down the line, when trying to pull up on one of them, you find that it's just like it feels like almost something's broken in the lifting mechanism. So probably if you pull up on it hard enough, or if you like were able to hit a part of it hard enough, it would probably raise up enough for you to crawl under or something.
I want to try to lift it and tell Blue to go do a little searching.
It will not get that far up.
So he can't. A dog that is probably smaller than me can't get under.
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd. So while it's smaller than you, it's still a large animal.
Then I will try to do it and get under it and tell him to keep watch and to make a little bit of noise if.
Oh, no, because like for you to be able to raise that, you would have to exert your ability.
No, I'm telling him before to keep watch, and if something
I
goes
mean,
awry.
to raise it enough for you to get under. Currently, there's no space for you or your dog to get under. You'd have to like.
Oh, you're saying You're saying I have to shape change if I do that.
No, I'm saying you have to like put enough pressure on this door that it messes up the mechanism and allows you to raise it up enough that you can get under.
Oh, that's what I meant. And I'm gonna tell him to keep watch, and I'm gonna try to lift it.
Okay. Then
That's-
that's going to be a strength plus athletics.
Which I am not too shabby at myself. So let's try to do this in my little tiny dice tray. Wow, that's looking really good. 3 successes.
It is taking you a few minutes to do this. And while you do it, there is a very loud screeching and squeaking noise as you keep trying to pull it up.
How is it that I managed to crush a fucking door and make less noise? Whatever.
So you can either keep doing this until it's open, or you can stop.
I'm gonna stop mainly because I'm not trying to make too much of a scene, and I'm going to look around
All right.
and kind of try to.
I'm gonna text Felix. Hey yo, what the fuck was that?
I'm gonna scurry off somewhere so I'm out of sight.
So now that this door is open, what is Corey doing?
Taking a peek inside.
When you look in, you see the empty floor of a warehouse. There is no you don't see anyone in there. It's a pretty dark place anyway, but you're not seeing anyone in there right now. And you see the way into the loading docks.
Incredible. I'm up.
All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Sure.
All right. So basically this warehouse is in a broad sense split up in the two places of the loading docks and the main floor.
There any offices?
Yes, there are some offices upstairs.
I says we should probably go for the office first.
You go ahead and look at that. I'm going to I'm gonna see if I can figure some stuff out down here.
Sounds good.
All right. So Ryan is able to, like the first obstacle that Ryan would meet is that the door to this office is locked.
I thought you were gonna say stairs, and I was about to laugh.
Stairs! My one weakness.
my greatest foe.
Claptrap, I swear.
Goldberg. Okay. Is this just kind of like a standard kind of blocking mechanism?
Yeah, it's like a lock to a bedroom door, and this door itself is like black and white PI movies door with the glass in the middle with the name on it.
You said it's like a door to a bedroom, eh?
Well, the lock is, yeah.
Well, as a fashionable man, I'm very likely to have a bobby pin on my person.
Just roll a single die and see if it's a success or a fail.
Okay.
Actually, it would
One
with
success.
the okay, yeah. Then yeah, you have a bug then. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like sometimes when you like at home, like when you're actually locked out of a room, you use like a bobby pin or like an Allen wrench to get into the room. It's
Yeah.
just like the little hole you pop.
All right. Then go ahead and do a wits plus larceny to pop this lock with the bobby pin.
Oh yeah, I've got no larceny, but I've got wits, so one success.
I mean, the chain outside was for intruders. This is just somebody who didn't want like his workers to pull a prank on him. It pops.
Or one for bobby pins. I'd gently open the door and kind of take in the room.
It is a very simple office. It um has a desk right in the middle of the room with a chair, and you see that the desk itself is very bare except for a laptop, a few like manila folders full of paper, and in the back corner there's a filing cabinet.
Hmm. I'd like to approach the laptop
All right.
and boot it up, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you can turn it on, and it asks for a password.
Okay. Crack my knuckles. And can I do an intelligence technology check to try and doing my movie hacking on it?
Well, one of the wonderful things about this game system is that at the bottom of the book there is a little standard feats, and what it means for this book is that just some standard things that would constitute roles, but maybe someone doesn't completely know what those roles would be unless reading this. And one of them is hacking.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
man.
Yeah. So what you're gonna roll is going to be, let's see here. Mm, that doesn't feel right for this. Where's the other one? All right. Okay. I will say, fine. I'll say intelligence plus. There we go. Intelligence plus insight.
Okay. And any difficulty on that?
Not that you know.
Insight. That's
4
an interesting.
successes.
That is
4
just
successes.
enough. After guessing enough passwords, you are able to kind of like shuffle around the desk enough that you find under the desk that there's something carved into it. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, just fucking try that and it works.
The answer
Conveniently
was
placed
Matilda.
password.
Strange.
Was this a video game?
So opening up this laptop, it looks like it's probably just a work laptop. There's not much on it saved on it except Excel sheets, a few Word documents, and the email that's already been logged into.
Hmm. I read it.
Are you just gonna read the latest email, or are you gonna go through this guy's entire email?
Well, while they're checking out the rest of the floor, suppose I can look through them. So I guess that'd be a good time to kind of like cut away from me and check out the other guys while I read through this guy's entire emails, including all the embarrassing stuff he did last Sunday night.
Let's start with the most recent email. There's an email from just from a really weird looking like Gmail. It's instead of like a name or a username, it's just a string of numbers and a few symbols. And what when you check the email, it's a pretty short email. It just says, "Please vacate the warehouse this week. Your payment will be in after my business. Make sure no one wastes my time. Ciao."
Are there any other correspondence from this particular address?
Only one, and it is a few months ago. And it just simply states, "Thank you for transporting my goods. Thank you for keeping your mouth shut. Keep it that way."
Okay. Cool. Can I dump all this to a flash drive or something? And peruse through this later?
Would you have a flash drive on you?
Probably. I'm a student.
Go ahead and roll that one, just a single dice.
Yeah, I've always got one in my backpack in real life. 0 successes, bestial failure.
It's only saying bestial failure because it won't roll without a hunger die in there. So
Oh,
it's just a normal failure. You don't have a flash drive on you.
shoot.
I
I
left
must
it
have
in
left it in my other
class.
pants.
All right. Now, what is Corey doing?
Give me a re-rundown of the layout of this space for the warehouse, if you don't mind.
So, broad strokes, there is the main floor, which is where, things would be stored. Then there is a pathway to the loading dock.
Okay. Yeah.
Then there's
I'll
the upstairs area with the offices. But yeah.
I'll take a look through where everything's stored.
All right. Going over, you see that there are a few boxes, like it's not completely packed, but like out in the other side of the room from where you enter, there is a fair amount of just crates.
All right. Um, I shoot a text towards the goons group chat and basically ask, should I start breaking crates open?
Hmm.
Well, I communicate that it's told to vacate the building. So whoever owns this place isn't going to be here tomorrow. So hopefully, if anything goes wrong, the client will just assume that the proprietor left things this way before they left.
I immediately send something to the goons chat that is just like, let's make this look like something else. I need the dog.
I'm going to text back. What for?
Meet me inside.
I'm gonna
Come on, Shaggy and
slowly.
Scooby.
I'm gonna slowly make my way into the building, being very watchful that no one is seeing me go into this building.
All right. Okay. I don't know what to say to get to get this. continuing. It's just you walk into the fucking
Yeah.
building. It's like there's no real.
All right. Just gonna slowly walk up to him, hands in my pockets, with Blue by my side.
Let's go upstairs. Have an idea.
And your idea?
We're gonna make this look like someone who worked here threw a fit on their way out. So a 2 weeks notice, a stinking shit on the front desk, some deleted emails, and some broken crates.
Huh.
How's that for a masquerade?
I realize there is a clear difference between dog shit and people shit.
You know, we could always just
Sure.
steal the laptop.
I mean, sure, but who's to say he didn't just bring dog shit? There's shit on your boss's desk.
I could use a new laptop.
I wouldn't keep it if you take it. They can be tracked.
Yeah. Good point. Looks like this character who runs the place has had dealings with whoever's setting up the auction before. Transporting cargo for them.
I think we should just make sure that whatever we do, the real trouble doesn't end up on us. Plus, if we break shit, it means we have an opportunity to find what we might be interested before the auction even starts, and then using our powers doesn't matter.
If we break things too, there's also a chance of being heard.
I don't know, it doesn't
I
seem
don't.
very likely that this very valuable item would be here with no one guarding it.
The
And
place was told to be cleared.
I have to agree with Ryan here. I don't think the item is here if there isn't a guard.
Probably bringing it with them tomorrow. This place is probably just the venue, not the place where it's being kept.
And you didn't find any details about something like that in the email?
Not in the email. I haven't had a chance to check through the files yet. Might be possible we could check the address that this proprietor received instructions from and find a matching file.
Say storyteller.
Yes.
What's the date on the email that says, thanks for holding on to my shit? Is that recent?
That was about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. What's the most recent email
The most
from
recent
this address?
the most recent from that address is the statement of vacate the warehouse for a week.
For a week.
Plenty of time for some hooligans to break in and cause some chaos.
Correct. That's why I'm like, we could do some real searching before we leave.
Are there any neighborhoods around this warehouse, or are we in the abandoned warehouse district?
Yeah, this is non-residential.
Okay. When you're less likely to have people complaining about noise, especially since it's, really late at night already. No one's gonna be working right now, so.
Cool, I'm taking that as permission. I'll talk to you guys in like 20 minutes. Make sure the dog shits on the desk. And I go and start breaking open crates.
After he's gone, I'm looking at Ryan and I'm saying, that's not happening.
It's not terribly highbrow, is it? I'd say
Seems
I'll
smart.
start with this file cabinet. You start with the other papers. It's kind of out. See if there's anything that matches the date of the shipment that the warehouse held 2 months ago.
Both of you make intelligence plus accounting. Now,
Oh
Corey,
God.
Yeah.
Accounting? Where's that accounting on the sheet?
Yeah, Corey strength plus athletics. Accounting is under the mental stats. Oh,
There's
hold the fuck up.
finance. There's not
There we
accounting.
go. It's finance, not accounting. Sorry.
So you said intelligence plus. Oh God.
Intelligence plus finance. Now, yeah, I'm gonna need that strength plus athletics from Corey.
3 successes on my end.
A success.
5 successes.
You can pop open boxes pretty fast without the help of like a crowbar or anything.
Clover.
Now, you two, looking through these files, I mean, you guys don't work in shipping and you guys don't work in storage, so there's nothing really out of the ordinary to you anyway. And especially when you get to financial documents, everything looks like it's right. Maybe like the dates seem a little bit odd every once in a while, in the same way you can like you think something was Wednesday, but it was really Tuesday. But that's about it.
Damn it, they're
Right.
squeaky clean.
Ryan's getting a migraine.
I could report them for this.
So when Corey opens up a few of the boxes, he's finding things like playing mass-produced playing cards, what look to be casino die, um, even like stuffed animals. This seems to be a very multifaceted kind of place.
Uh, hmm. Based on Corey's previous line of work, would he know how a warehouse would typically store things?
Um,
Heavy shit on the bottom, light shit on the top.
roll me
He's got a point.
either intelligence or wits plus streetwise.
Cool. Well, 3 successes.
You've worked in one or two different warehouses before, and you know that this place it's way too sparse to be like anything other than just a storage area for right now. So whoever's here, they're probably just renting it out to random suppliers.
Got it. All right. Mm. So I go back up to the office. There's not shit in the boxes.
And ain't shit in these file cabinets either.
Word?
Feels like a waste of time.
Well, at least we know what the place looks like.
Say we've
You really
moose.
didn't. Wait, there's still not dog shit on this desk.
I said there ain't shit.
Why?
We're not doing that.
Give me one reason.
I'm not making Blue do that.
I'm just gonna look at Blue. Have you eaten today? Do you need to shit?
I'm gonna roll something for this.
I swear to God.
So, uh, Blue just barks once.
Pork.
Well, I have no idea what that means. What about you, dog boy? Does that mean anything real? Can the dog shit?
Does Felix care to know what that means?
I want to know just to know what his response was, but I'm not telling
His
anyone.
response was yes, on both accounts.
All right. Well, I'm not telling anyone that.
I feel like, how often do you let your dog shit? I know you feed it blood, but come on.
he does what he needs to do when he needs to do it.
So
independent.
why can't you just let your dog shit on the table?
Because I'm not gonna make him do it.
And he wouldn't be making him if he has to shit. You would just be relieving himself. Let the man do himself a favor. Christ.
Felix is gonna let out a sigh, rub his temple for a moment, and he's gonna walk out of the room and have Blue follow him.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna look at animalism real quick, and then I'm gonna make a roll depending on what I see about animalism.
Ryan knows this can go any way, and he grabs all the computer stuff. You know, I might as well steal something valuable if we're gonna smash and grab.
Oh yeah. I tip over a filing cabinet.
It's Blue's gonna have to follow Felix.
Yeah, I have full control over my dog.
He can follow simple commands. Yes.
Well, with the feral whispers as well, I can
Whispers is
converse with him.
communication.
Yeah, I can communicate with him, but with the bond familia, he responds and does
If
simple
if you're
commands.
trying to use feral whispers to say he follows complex commands, he could just be like,
No,
"Dude, I
it's
can tell you to fuck off."
yeah, it's never complex. I can ask him to do things, but I can't make him.
Yeah,
It's
you
simple
can,
things like come with me or keep watch or something like
simple
that.
commands. They have. Yeah.
Yes,
Damn it.
I have
I
built
just want the
this.
dog to shit on the table.
I've built this out of control. I know what I want.
I use compel on the dog.
Woof.
Yeah, because of Bond Familius, but because I want to see where this goes, Tyler's gonna take on the role for Blue.
Oh God.
Okay.
So it's a
I'm scrolling for it.
it's
Just
an
a moment.
opposed role. Joe, you're gonna do charisma plus dominate. Tyler,
Cool.
I need you to roll a wits plus resolve.
And it's my wits.
Yeah.
Wits plus resolve.
Wait, sorry, nope, wrong ability. I need a double check. It's intelligence plus resolve. It's still charisma plus dominate for you, Joe.
Yep.
Now, would my animalism affect this at all?
No. It's already affecting it by allowing you to roll for this.
Well, I mean, with my animalism, I get a +1 dice to anything, but I was just making sure.
Yeah, not to this.
I've got a bestial success.
I have a crit success and 2 regular successes. All right, 1 crit success, 2 regular successes.
And Joe, you have a messy critical?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many successes is that?
That is 3 of 4.
And with a bestial success, with a messy success,
A crit
Corey
success
does not
means
do
2,
this
right?
how he thinks he was going to do it, because instead of just simply using command, he fully goes over and picks up the dog and stares in its eyes, getting ready to say the command. So now you just have the dog up in your hands to put wherever you wish, right as soon as you say the command, Joe.
So I just set him on the table.
All right, and then what do you
Take a
tell
fat
the dog
shit,
to
please,
do?
and thank you.
I thought a crit success means 2 successes. Just out of curiosity.
No, a crit success is 2 successes. A messy success is a lot more.
Oh, because I had technically 4 successes in total, but I didn't know how that affected with this. I'm still learning.
It's like a bestial success, a messy critical. That's what it's called. A messy critical is a lot more.
Huh.
As soon as you tell the dog to shit, he just he just gets in the position and fucking drops a steaming one.
Great. Problem solved. Now it looks like amateur vandalism.
Mm.
Good job, Blue. Thanks, Felix. Cool dog.
He just
And I leave.
Blue just barks, hops off the table, and sets back and gets back over to Felix.
Felix
I
is
never
just
want to
gonna
see
shake
that
his,
again.
He's just gonna shake his head and he's just gonna walk out.
That was way better than expected. Okay, so are you guys completely leaving?
Yeah, I am.
What time of night is it?
It is about 3 a.m. right now.
Are there any construction sites nearby?
Yeah, there's one a few blocks away.
I want to raid a dumpster for some piping. Matched
Are
to
you-
the diameter of the fireworks I purloined
Oh.
from Mr. Ditkovich's
Oh dear God.
place
Okay.
last time.
I'm gonna say wits plus awareness. Yeah, actually, wits plus investigation. Yeah, wits plus investigation.
Okay, those are
Hey, Felix, do you have any more of those funny flashbangs?
I gave them all to Logan. I don't want anything to do with them.
okay. 3 successes.
Yeah, you can find like a lead pipe that's the right diameter.
Though I do have the gun, and I'm gonna slightly pull out the pistol that I
Yeah,
had
see,
gotten.
that's why I got the doorknob and that. I'm gonna try putting together a jury-rigged kind of just like
Grenade launcher.
I put
Firework-based blunderbuss.
yes,
Jesus
because
Christ.
for fighting vampires, who doesn't want some firepower? I wouldn't use it. I'm not a guns person, but I figure it could be a useful asset for aiming and safely firing off fireworks at our enemies.
All right. So, okay.
Incredible.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. That's wonderful.
This is some like Dead Rising 3 shit.
So, how are you guys basically ending your night? Because sunrise is probably going to be 5 to 6, and it's 3 right now.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm finished. Oh, sorry. You go.
Oh, I'm headed back to the spot where I was offered a place to crash.
How far would
With
my
me or the church?
how far is my haven?
With Logan.
Okay, you're going to go meet Logan. Okay. Uh, Tyler?
How far is my haven from this spot?
You'll be able to get there in time. You'll be like probably you'll probably have like half an hour left, but you'll be able to get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back home then.
All right.
I'm going to head to the campus workshop. Probably like open all hours. You need to go in there, work on a project. You go there and cobble something together before heading back to my apartment.
Okay. So we'll deal with you first, and then we'll switch to the scene of Corey meeting up with Logan. So go ahead. Intelligence plus craft.
Okay. Three successes.
You're able to seal off one end of a pipe, so you can effectively like shove a firework in there while it's lit like a mortar, and then aim it.
Like I want to do is use the kind of doorknob to kind of like attaches to the side of the pipe. Like you turn it, and it will kind of like light the firework. Like once you drop it in the tube.
Oh
my God.
Oh, we're gonna need a hot. Okay, another intelligence plus craft, except this time you're going to have the difficulty of 4. Yeah, difficulty 4.
4v4. One success, but it's a failure.
Yeah, you are unable to set up that trigger mechanism that you wanted to create.
Another day. For now, we have something to aim the thing with safely. So I will like attach kind of like a hasty kind of a grip, cover like the outside of the pipe with duct tape,
All right.
and just kind of give it a sling.
Okay. And after that, calling it the night.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Makeshift mortar.
And then that's Corey going. You don't know where to go, so how are you going to do
Oh,
this?
I text.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
his
he
number.
gave me his number.
What
So I
do
text
you
Logan. I tell him, "Hey, I need a place to crash. I started on the job, made a mess. Want to talk about ammunition."
location? Question mark. And
I
you
give
just
him,
drop the address?
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. And you wait like probably 20 minutes, and this like silver McLaren just fucking stops, like you see it blazing down the street, and then you just hear the brakes squeal as it stops in front of you.
Can I text Logan about fireworks, like a certain diameter of fireworks, if he can scrounge some up? Not knowing he's going to Logan, but see if like he can pick up some ammunition while I'm working on this project, because I'm
You
otherwise
can
occupied.
definitely send that text, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want a mortar tomorrow,
And you see it said McLaren, like the door opens and you just see Logan in the driver's seat, just like, come on.
Thanks. I hop in.
And then he just drives off. It's like, all right, so you need a place to crash.
But yeah. And also, I wanted to know if I could have one of those funny flashbangs.
Funny flashbangs. All right, you know what those do?
I have no idea what they do, and I don't intend on using it either, but I know they scare you, so.
Well, they're a lot more scary to you than me, man. They're a little bit more useful for me. They're, I don't know how they fucking do it, but it's a close enough analog to sunlight that it fucking hurts you, okay?
Cool.
Yeah. Or yeah, I can,
I made a dog take a shit on a desk.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
We showed up, I made sure it looked like petty theft. Basic shit.
No, that's good. That's good. Uh, yeah, all right. I can set you up in a hotel room in one of my buildings. I can get you one of those bangers by tomorrow night. Anything else?
Nah, I think I'm alright.
All right. You know this means we're even, right?
I do.
Good. And with that, Corey is situated in a new hotel room free of charge, and
Cool.
he will get one of those flashbacks. So we'll just skip straight to the next night. So,
Alright.
I'm going to need each of you to make rouse checks. Basically, that's just going to be a straight hunger roll. If you do not get like once, if it's a complete fail, you gain a hunger. If you get at
How
least
am
one,
I doing on hunger roll? Just number of dice equal to my available hunger?
yes.
Okay.
So that's a fail.
Okay,
Yeah.
your hunger's going up to 2.
should clear the difficulty from that.
Well,
One success.
You're good.
Yeah. A
Well,
success.
You're
I'm gonna
good.
be trying to catch something before I meet up with anyone.
Catch a
All
bite
right.
to eat.
So each of you raise from your undead slumber after the sun has already gone below the horizon. This is the night of the auction. And what will you be doing?
Well, I'm trying to catch a bite to eat before I do anything.
Okay. I want to say, if you're just gonna do that,
Survival is my hunting trait, by the way. You need
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna say dexterity plus survival. See if you can catch something quickly, so we don't have to waste time on that.
Heck yeah, I get a lot of dice for this. Because I have good things. That is 3 successes.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say you can find like you find yourself like a raccoon.
That seems to be the
So
choice meal.
yeah, because it's because like where you live, that's probably, and
An
because I don't
important
know,
part of a balanced breakfast.
yeah, like because of where you live, and also because I don't know if possums are in Germany, I just go straight to raccoons because they're the closest thing to what you could consider a
Well,
large
the things
rodent.
I'm thinking of would be raccoons, cats, and rats would be the 3 big ones that he'd probably
Yeah,
catch. Neighbors'
Food
cats
lord.
go neighbors' cats go missing, and he's like, I don't know what's going on.
with that roll, we'll give you a nice raccoon to lower your hunger by 1.
Yes, good. Drain that boy and dump him in the garbage.
So, what do the 3 of you do other than the quick hunting?
I shoot Logan a text in the morning and ask him I ask him if there's been any official word about what we did last night. If anyone's talked about it.
You just get an answer just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and there's a cardboard box in front of your door. It has what you were asking for.
Cool. Thank you.
So you now
And
have
then I
1 sunlight grenade.
You know how fun
So,
flashbang.
yeah, I literally marked it down in my inventory at the funny flash.
so do these sunlight grenades explode, or do they just generate light?
They explode the same way a flashbang does.
It's just a heightened flashbang. That's what I'm hearing.
So, they don't really like. They're not really like like an actual proper grenade though. Like they're not gonna.
No, they are more akin to a flashbang.
They
Okay,
don't
cool.
cause massive damage. It's a quick flash, maybe a little bit of burn around it, and that's probably about it.
Okay, excellent.
Now, if that boy gets in water, it might explode if it's like a flashbang, because flashbangs will act like grenades if they get in water.
Okay, I'd like to go back to the workshop, and I'd like to try a different method to create a trigger mechanism
Yeah, what
using.
time is it?
Oh yeah,
It
what
is
time?
about, I want to say, I'm going to say 9. I'm going to say 9 p.m. because sometimes 8 is like too close to daylight.
All right. So I shoot those 2 texts. Be there on time.
What time is it, Nat?
Sorry, what?
What time is the event at?
10.
10.
10.
We've
Okay,
got an hour.
cool. Then I'll forego that, and I want to attach a kind of a sight to this thing.
Intelligence plus craft. You're going to have to make something from scratch to do that.
I'm thinking kind of like a hinge mechanism. Okay, 0 successes but 0 failures.
Okay.
I'm not a firearms guy,
Yeah.
so this thing will have to do.
0 successes, 0
Yeah,
failures.
All right.
yeah. I'm just going
So,
to attach a little padding to it.
all right. So, how are you guys going to meet? Like, are you guys meeting away from the building? Or are you all just going directly to it, running into each other there?
I'm going directly.
I'm going directly as well. I'll be dressed nice, and kind of my improvised weapon. It kind of looks something like what you carry, kind of like a painting or a poster in, like that you wear on your back.
All right. Okay.
I think I would have reluctantly showed up, but I would have been kind of hidden and off to the side, kind of watching people as they go towards this to kind of get an idea of what kind of people are here.
Well, the thing is, because of how far away you are, you'd have to rush to get there on time. So,
That's true.
how are you doing that?
Uh,
Is it just full on run? Because basically, like for you to get on time, it'd probably have to be a full on run. You'd be able to get there on time. You just wouldn't be doing your whole edgy boy,
I would
quiet, hanging out in a
probably
corner.
be it probably wouldn't be a full on run, but it would be a very quick probably dashing from shadow to shadow type deal, trying to be unseen while trying to get there real quickly. No, only because not because I want to be there, but because I know that I have to be there.
All right, Felix will be the last one there then. So Corey and Ryan get there at a similar time. When you guys go up to the door you broke, you just see a guy standing there with a like just a straight black suit, white shirt, black tie. And he just looks and he just kind of eyes you guys, doesn't say anything until you guys go up to him.
I'll display the invitation.
No car.
No, you could say we're local.
Okay. Go to the loading dock. We have a ride for you.
Thank you.
Cool.
And then Felix finally catches up right behind you guys to go through the door as well.
We were told to wear something nice.
What I got.
I don't buy that, but sure. We're taking you shopping next time.
Hey,
You
did
look
you get
like you
those?
don't shower.
Did you happen to get that merchandise I asked for?
I did not. Busy day. And besides, I got something better.
Ooh, what'd you get?
All right. When you guys get to the loading dock, you see that there's like one black SUV sitting in front of the one of these garage doors that's open. You also see is another SUV seems to be the lead car of another car that doesn't look to be one of these security teams' vehicles leading them somewhere.
I'll
And you see
whisper over to the two of my compatriots that seems like this wasn't the actual venue. This is just the pickup spot.
Seemed
Well-
to be that way.
and the driver of the SUV gets out and opens the doors for you before getting ready to drive.
Thank you.
Very much appreciated, sir.
I let Blue get in first, and then I get in behind him.
Silently, he drives you guys deeper into this business district. Basically, it's to a different warehouse where he stops in front of a not chained up door. It's like, this is our stop.
I appreciate the ride.
Give you a 5-star Uber.
I thought a bike.
Now, entering this room. Ah, shit! I forgot to actually. I forgot to do what I have to do every time to so that I can paste these pictures, because there is a picture of this room that I can put in chat.
In the chat.
In the chat, yes.
Yes, in the chat.
In
I
the
has
chat.
the map of the facility.
The facility.
I wish I remembered to do this like with the other two things, but no, I fucking didn't. God damn it.
It's fine.
Ugh.
It all ends up bueno in the end.
It all ends up pretty fucking nice in the
The
end,
Germans are
brothers.
coming. Lord Distanz.
Not this stronger.
Fuck, man. What the fuck?
This is
Oh,
what
God.
happens when we get a delay. We're just gonna start saying dumb shit.
Yeah, well, there is now a picture of the room you find yourselves in chat. You see that it's very bare, other than the singular wooden table in the middle of the room with a red tablecloth, as well as the half crescent, the like crescent moon shape audience of folding chairs. You see that there's a few different people in there. Most of them seem to be ghouls, as they don't look to be other kindred. You see that two of these people they're talking to, two of the more noticeable people, those who aren't just kind of congregating in a different area. They seem to be speaking to each other. It's not, I wouldn't say it's heated, but one side of the party is definitely bored while the other is annoyed. And
Hmm.
then this wry, snaky kind of man walks through walks through the chairs to get up to you guys. He has some like salt and pepper hair. He's wearing this like ash gray suit, white shirt, and like this sapphire blue tie. And he goes over to, I'm guessing Corey probably leads this crew right now. He's the front man right now, I'm guessing.
I guess.
Yeah. So this guy walks over and he holds a hand out to Corey. It's like, "Hello, my name is Terrence Rusk. It's so nice to see Percy's of the local cult of Mithras here.
Oh yeah, my name's Corey. Good to meet you.
I
This is actually you gents should introduce yourselves. I won't do it justice.
I'm Ryan Schultz of the Munich Schultz. I'm sure you've heard of my family. Just
The
doing kind of like a schmaltzy.
Schultz. I hope your father's doing well.
Oh, well, Papa seems to be in quite dire straits these days.
Oh, well, obviously not that dire if you're at a place like this. And oh, what a wonderful dog! What's the name of his owner?
Felix.
Ah, what a wonderful hoodie. Uh, it's the auction's probably starting. It's very nice to meet you all. Good luck. And he
Here.
walks over and takes a seat. You see the man behind the table, flanked by two bodyguards. He's a very short fellow. He's wearing this completely black suit, except for this like just this like teal tie, which adds color to this. And he looks over at at everyone already seated. Assembled agents, merchants, and collectors. Thank you for joining me this evening. Detached professionalism is the hallmark of my trade, so I will avoid any prolonged preamble or intimate introductions. We are all personages and privileged guests here to purchase which transcends the imagination. Therefore, we will move directly to the main attraction. And he just snaps his fingers, and one of his security guards takes out this large square carrying case, and he places it on the table. Upon opening the top, the sides fold out, showing off a very large black jar. And it looks very similar to like the Greek pottery, like those with the legends depicted on the side.
Hmm.
What is depicted on the side of this jar is a funeral scene. The imprecisely named Venetian jar here has been carbon dated to the 3rd century and is of Roman design. It was discovered at an archaeological site in Venice, found underneath the former Avon of Augustus Giovanni. According to his private notes, the jar was used to communicate with the deceased. This is the only item up for bidding this evening, which will start at 1 major boon. Do I hear a second?
I will raise my hand.
You see the a few of the like almost everyone in this audience raises their hand.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Do I will open the floor to more interesting bargains before we boost this to 3 major boons. And you see this one guy in like ripped up jeans, kind of a fur jacket and a t-shirt. He raises his hand, just I'll add $200,000. You see like one or two of the ghouls, like a few of the ghouls around like begin raising their hands, but some of them have already kind of subdued themselves.
Mhm.
Then a
And
woman.
sorry, storyteller. Boons are just favors that are just kind of held out. Yes.
Yes, basically, the Camarilla extremely value boons. If you break a boon, you are worse than dirt. Major boons are very valuable, so are life boons, but there are also things like minor boons and normal boons, and they're just called boons.
Mm.
Then a woman in what seems to be a I want to say pink, yeah, like a pink pencil dress with like pink hair. She raises her hand stating, 3 major boons. I'll cover the 2 minor and about 550 100,000. After a little bit of fighting between the ghouls of trying to beat the monetary price, Terrence Rusk raises his hand. I'll raise to 4 major boons. I'll have to drop to 1 minor and 650,000.
I'll raise my hand. 5 major boons, no minor boons, and $750,000.
How many dots to resources do you have?
Probably not that many, but I am all about BSing. It's my character's thing.
I will be like,
Where do we check resources, by the way?
it should be in your it should be in your advantages and features and things.
Yeah. I don't know if we marked it because I use a simplified character sheet.
Okay. I believe I said you would get 2 dots in resources. I will tell you right now, and you would know this, that's not enough to actually cover this.
I don't know if they know that yet.
Yeah, they don't know that, but you do. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
And you
No,
see, yeah, go ahead.
but yeah, when it comes down to it,
Yeah.
if we win, I'm gonna be trying to roll some charisma or manipulation.
Oh, I might be just a tad lost here. Can you offer like? Can I essentially lend him a boon? Can he offer 6 and I do 1 of his 6?
If both parties agree to give you to give you that responsibility of 1 or multiple boons, then yes.
I nudge Ryan. Tack on another 2 boons, mine.
7 boons.
So you are just okay. So Rusk tries to raise his hand, and then you tack on these extra boons, Ryan, And Rusk just kind of looks at you guys in disbelief as he just very slowly lowers his hand. Now, and wonderful. So, to those representing the local cult of Mithras.
Felix is from behind them going to just kind of turn and shake his head a little bit and rub his temple.
You see, Rusk
Very
and
least, gents, we got 3 boons on our payment side to pull us out of this.
you see, the girl in the pink dress, she just gives out a quick laugh. It just, well, I guess I'm not getting this then. Have a nice night, all of you, before leaving. And the larger man with the fur coat, as well as Rusk, they both seem very sour in the face that they both lost. The other ghouls representing other interests are slowly beginning to leave now that the auction has been finished.
I'm gonna go up to Rusk.
Hi.
I hate to see you so sour, but home field advantage has its benefits.
Of course. Yeah. All right. Enjoy the artifact. I believe
Uh,
you'll
Not
have to
so
talk.
fast. Can I get a number? You seemed keen on introducing yourself before.
Well, making nice with the local cult is useful. Munich special because of it. So, sure. I'll give you the I can't give you my personal phone. I don't walk around with those. I'll give you that of my assistant. They're usually around me.
All right, Mr. Rusk. Thank you, and take care. I'll probably be in touch.
All right. Have a nice one.
Storyteller, once the rest of the losers file out of the room, what exactly is the auctioneer's compliment looking like?
Matthew Cassell is simply just standing behind the table, and he's looking at the three of you patiently. And then when he catches your eye, he just like, it's time to take your prize. And you see as one of these security guards, they pick up a what looks to be a suitcase and opens it up, and it's actually a laptop. It's like, that is for banking information.
Of course.
All right, moneybags.
My family is quite rich, so. And Mama's wasting it all anyway. So yeah, I'll put in my mother's, our family banking account. We have more than enough to cover us. Come from old money, you see.
So, do you know your family's bank account information, or do you only know your personal bank account information that is what your allowance is put into?
Well, mother was quite the viper, so father thought it prudent to entrust me with this information rather than let her call the shots once he passes.
Okay.
I like how he kept the voice after, like, outside of roleplay. That was
Yeah,
great.
maybe.
Because like, system wise, he should really only be working with 2 dots in resources. This amount of money is not what 2 dots can get you. So but if he's using somebody else's bank account,
You can just make him try and hack again.
yeah, I mean, I'm
Ackerman.
looking at a character sheet right now thinking, what should I have him roll for this? It's gonna be wits plus finance because you have to do this fast.
Okay, wits plus finance, any difficulty?
I'm gonna say a difficulty of. I'm gonna give you a difficulty. I'm gonna say 4 because from how I'm envisioning the Ryan character is that you can easily access your own stuff, but you don't have you never learned of your parents' bank account information easily.
Hmm. 3 failure. Wait, no. 3 successes, but a failure. He frowns. This cannot be right. May I step aside for a moment? I must call my employer.
Of course. Please do not take too long.
Okay. I'll contact our employer.
You're gonna contact Anja.
Yes, I'll contact
Alright.
Anja and say,
How many people are in here right now?
2 security guards and Matthew.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'll hand over this kind of thing I've been carrying, this makeshift blunderbuss to what's your name again? Cody? Um,
Corey.
Corey. I'm bad with names. I've always been bad with names. What's your name again? Corey? Kobe? Ah, Corey. Would you mind holding this? Step out of the room.
Not a
Yeah.
problem. Tell
Hey,
boss I said hello.
yeah, basically, if you load that sunlight grenade into this, you can basically create a directed beam of light that would probably fry a vampire, and while being protected by staying behind it.
That does
Anyway,
sound tempting.
yeah, so I hand him like this and like the fireworks in case anything goes wrong, and I walk into the corner of the room and ring up Anja.
You get you actually get a male voice. It's like, "Hi, this is are you calling for Mother Anja?"
Yes, this
Yes,
is.
okay, I'll put her on.
Thank you, chap.
It's like, "Hello. Who is this?"
Hello, this is Ryan Schultz. We have won the bid for the item that you wished to acquire.
Oh, you have the money to purchase it. That is
Not
wonderful.
quite.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now, I am able to front a good amount of the payment. However, it is prudent that you transfer currency to this account so that the finances will check out. I will be able to, well, see that, well, by this time next month, your finances will be right back to where they were, as it were.
mm,
Think of this as borrowing without interest.
so you don't wish to make use of that offer I gave before, no.
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 I think it's
Alright.
best to pocket that for now. I give her
Well,
a cert, like I transmit the account information to her. Now,
alright.
surely a paltry sum for someone of your position.
You'll have the funds.
Excellent.
I'll see
Is
you
the gentleman
soon.
is the gentleman in front of me a kindred?
Matthew is a kindred.
And he's got bodyguards, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Are his bodyguards kindred?
There is a higher chance that they're ghouls.
Okay.
I would say I'd be
Excellent
able to tell
news,
that information,
gentlemen.
but that's just me.
We've cleared that financial issue, and we can proceed with the transaction.
Well, that's
So I'll punch in my number instead with the wired funds and using the rest of my money to cover the finances. Not saying this out loud, but
Obviously.
and then punch that in.
All right. I mean, it works. You're gonna have to remove
Okay, because I don't think I have those dots there anyway.
yeah, because you basically just drained your bank account. So
Time to live off the ramen I have stockpiled.
I did do that.
And Matthew just looks over at you guys and just, well, it was wonderful doing business with you. I will get into contact with, who is it, Monsieur Anja, about those boons. Enjoy your buttery.
Yes, the lady will be quite happy to have this into her collection. She's been looking for it quite a while, and she was delighted to hear that, well, it was up for sale.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me, Matthew, how long have you been doing stuff just like this?
Oh,
You seem to be quite an expert.
Yes, long enough. Maybe 50, 70 years. Nothing special.
I'm trying to size this guy up. Is he a genuine threat?
It would seem that he has put a lot more of his time into the social strength of where he is in his life compared to that of someone who could tear your throat out.
Okay. So, Mr. Matthew, I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Were you the one who came across this artifact?
Oh, no. I just purchased it from those who found it.
Oh, so this was yours before we got our hands on it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What brought you to be willing to part with it?
I saw its value to our community compared to that of the mortals. So I
Hmm,
purchased it cheaper than what I could get for it.
very good. How long has it been since all the other kindred have left?
It's probably been about, I want to say, 6 minutes since the last ghoul left.
Hmm.
I think we're thinking on the same wavelength here.
I'm sitting in the backside of the room still where I was when this thing started, leaning against a wall. Just
Well,
kind of watching.
Mr. Matthew, I have a question for you. I recently came across an artifact in my travels, and I was wondering if you might have seen anything like it in your years.
Not the same wavelength.
What kind?
Flashbang.
I I reach behind myself and gently palm out the funny flash.
If you wish for me to appraise something interesting, I'm happy to do so. But more,
Now you just have to do a sleight of hand to load it into that fake painting tube I gave you. Have him
more
look in there.
explanation would be useful.
Just really curious. Hold on, I'll show it to you. I gently kind of reach for the case on my back and go to take it apart and pull out my thing. Uh, It seems that this might have been something a kindred in World War II made. And I was curious if you could tell me if there's any real significance behind it.
We were on the
So,
same wavelength.
Would I have seen this little sleight of
how are
hand?
you? So you're like opening it behind your back or something? How is this working exactly?
No, I'm like being incredibly upfront about everything I'm doing.
Oh, because you're just opening up the tube. You haven't grabbed the
Yeah, no, I haven't grabbed anything yet.
you okay. This is almost a lead pipe. I don't see any rust on it. It may not be so old.
Hmm. That's a shame. I was partially convinced that if I put this in here and I go to load the flashbang.
What is that?
Oh, this I found it the other day. I immediately load it and go to fire it.
I'm gonna
Flash
say
beam, go!
dexterity
Oh,
plus.
God.
Yeah, dexterity plus firearms.
No trouble at all.
I'm just kind of like seeing what's going on. Like, oh shit, things are about to go down, and oh shit, let's see if this works. And I just kind of turn around.
Felix pushes off the wall and is kind of just standing there, like, oh shit.
6 successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm putting some willpower into this.
Okay. I need to find.
My God, you just we already got what we wanted, and you're going further than we need to go.
Listen,
I
if we
disagree.
kill this
I want our
guy,
fucking
I
money
can.
back.
Yeah, I can call the money back. I can give the chick back her money. I can get my money back. Oh, we don't owe any boons.
Let me find this.
We were thinking along the same wavelength. You threw me for a loop when you mentioned an artifact, but
I am the long con king, goddammit.
Okay.
lead pipe for the win.
What?
I-
Fight for the win.
I usually play a conic type character where it's always about tricking people. This is my first character who's just like, yeah, no, we're not
Just
doing too
imagine
much trickery.
Corey just kind of like doing kind of like a like in the anime where you like do like the weird poses. Flash beam.
I have to find the rule set for sunlight damage right now. This is the problem with this book being so not organized.
Yeah, it is a messy book.
It's
It is
the
a
entire book is
messy
a
book.
tangent.
Could you Alt F4? I mean, not Alt F4.
I found it.
Alt F.
Here we go.
F4,
Okay, so
shit.
let's see here.
Control F,
Let's
that was
look
what
at
I was
this guy's stats to see how bad this is gonna be. How many successes?
6.
6 successes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am seeing a problem here.
Did he just kill a man?
It's
He rolled
like
1 over his health. This
Oh
man gets
my!
fucking obliterated by the
it's like when
pure
that guy
power
opens the Ark of the Covenant
sunlight.
and Raiders of the Lost Ark and his face melts off.
So that's well, Matthew Cassell is no more. But there are 2 ghouls who are attempting to pull fucking like pistols out of their out of shoulder holsters right now.
Hey,
I'm gonna say
Corey.
Corey can't do anything because he
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
his time popping Matthew. So what are the other 2 doing?
Can I rush towards that vase and move it out of the gunshots? Like not trying to show that I'm like running away with it, but like try to move it
You
like
will get shot
I
if you do
dude,
that.
just try and stop their guns. I don't want noise. That
You'll
would be
get
the
shot
worst
at.
thing.
I would get shot regardless.
You would get shot at going towards this. Basically, as soon as you move towards this, you're gonna get shot at.
Shit. I guess then I'm going to move to a spot where I'm not going to get hit. Because
Yeah.
Felix isn't going to run into the line of fire. He's going to try to keep things from going the worst possible way, but he's not going to risk himself doing it.
I mean, you do have. Oh shit! No, you wouldn't use that, would you?
Wait, you have the don't you?
Blue is an attack dog, but you wouldn't use blue, probably.
No, I wouldn't use
Like,
Luke.
didn't I give
I don't have the
Felix
ump.
the
I don't have the ump on me.
I
I
don't
have
want to shoot guns, guys. I don't want guns going off.
Yeah, good thing you're holding a lead pipe to hit somebody with.
Correct.
Why he's worried about the guns is the sound.
Yeah. What are the chairs? Wait, what kind of chairs are around the room?
Folding chairs.
Do you think one of those might stop a bullet?
No way.
No.
Damn it. Okay. Hey, if it was a 9mm, there's a chance it could stop a bullet, depending on the range.
Not
But-
a 9mm. 9mm goes through fucking aluminum, man.
Or am I thinking of a different round? I'm thinking of a different round.
You could punch through a folding chair with a 22 long rifle, and those things are made for like rats.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different chair than you are. The chairs I'm thinking of are a little
The
thicker.
kind of metal
and-
folding chair that they use in WWE.
Yeah, so like it's like a pound in weight because it's aluminum and weighs nothing.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like the steel ones that weigh a couple pounds that are actually like decently nice.
The guy had money, but not that much money.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of point towards, or not gonna point, but I'm just gonna say towards Ryan, save the vase. And I'm going to duck somewhere so I don't get shot.
I can? Well, I want to play the innocent. Like we've all been double-crossed here by Corey. Like, so I want to do manipulation, persuasion. Like,
Manipulation plus subterfuge.
it's the same thing for me. Like, Corey, what the fuck are you doing?
Shut the fuck up, you sack of shit.
This wasn't the deal.
I want the money and the vase. That's all I came for. You should step out of my way.
So this is what you guys are doing. Okay, let me make a note.
I feel betrayed. But I also feel like that this is now getting worse because I'm being dragged into this and I don't want to be dragged into this.
Okay. That's gonna give these two the time to try to shoot Corey in the fucking chest.
Cool.
Let's see here. So basically, Joe, I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity plus athletics because it's not like
Can
you
I
can
just
tank a
use
bullet.
my celerity?
That would add I'm pretty sure that would add a die to that roll. Pretty sure that's what it should
Hold on.
do.
I gotta look for it. I gotta find it.
Hold on.
Here we are.
You're talking about rapid reflex?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, you'd still have to make that roll to
Yeah.
dodge.
Okay.
You're just
So what am
not-
I rolling?
So it's a dexterity plus athletics. You're not lacking any die
Okay.
because you're at point blank range.
3 successes.
Okay. Oh. Wrong stat block. There's what I'm looking for. Oh, I see how this goes. Stat blocks are written weird. Let's see here. Oh. Hey, Tyler, roll me a single die.
Uh-oh. What if I roll a 1?
Okay. If you passed, they would have had stun guns instead of pistols.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Hmm.
So you are able to jump out of the way of these two, like shooting a few shots in your direction, Corey, because they rolled shit. So now you can definitely retaliate.
Glad,
he-
fight,
It's
glad,
time
fight.
for the pipe. So yeah. How close are these guys to me?
It is as simple as going over a table.
Excellent. I flipped the table at him first.
Is this the table with the vase on it?
Yes.
Wait. Okay.
I'm
Never
gonna
mind.
run forward as he's doing his attack, but run in a way that I'm not in the line of fire and try to save this vase.
Felix, save the vase!
So
I'm
do
not
you
flipping the table.
really? Okay.
No. Yeah, I forgot that the vase was on this table. I throw the pipe at one of them before going under the table, if I can.
Okay. Especially with fleetness, you'll be able to go under the table. You're throwing the pipe. I'll say for tossing the pipe at him, strength plus melee or athletics.
Okay. Sounds good. Bonk. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. These guys are ghouls, so do they? Okay, so they still. Yeah, I'm gonna say they still. Suffer normal damage. So you said 2 successes.
Correct.
All right, you toss this lead pipe into this guy's face, and probably break his nose. Now the other two. What are you boys
I'm
doing?
saving the vase without getting shot.
Okay, dexterity plus athletics.
This is a good roll for me. I have a lot to roll for this one. Please be good
Oh
stuff.
wait, you're running towards him, so 2 dice penalty.
It's still
Remove
pretty
2 dice
good.
penalty.
I still have plenty of dice. That would be 4 successes, because 1 was a crit.
Okay.
My uses and speed.
All right. He takes a pot shot or 2 at you, but you are not tagged. You are able to get up to the table and grab the vase. Now, what is Ryan gonna do?
Well, this guy is well, both of the guards are occupied. Um, hmm. Did the first guard lose grip on his firearm at all?
He is slightly distracted. He hasn't dropped his gun, but he is a lot more worried about holding his face as it starts to bleed.
Okay. So the pipe, I want to try grabbing it and smashing him in the kneecap.
You're going to have to make a we'll say strength plus melee.
That isn't great, so I have another idea. These are ghouls, right? They're basically very high right now on blood.
Not high, but they have vampire blood in their system. They're basically just mortals with a little bit of vampire blood in their system, yeah.
I use Extinguished Vitae to remove that edge that they have.
Yeah.
Okay. So Just gonna make sure that they don't have to like roll against anything. Yeah, this book is labyrinthian. Looking at blood sorcery. So that's basically like I roll as many. Do I roll as many pips as I have in blood sorcery?
Yes.
And what's that against?
I will be rolling that against. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So
0
you said
successes.
extinguished 5, 0 success. Yeah, it's just
Shoot.
dude. Oh, did you? Shit. It's extinguished vitae, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because you have to see. You got to make a rouse check.
Rouse check. And what's that again?
That is your hunger die, just your hunger die.
Okay. So 0 and everything except hunger.
Yeah.
I must fill in at least 1 die. Put 0 in the dice pool then.
Put 0 in the hunger and put 1 in the dice pool.
Oh yeah, that's the workaround. 1 success.
Okay, you're good. This guy.
You can expend willpower if you fail.
Oh yeah, I'll expend 1 willpower.
Doesn't it let you
for-
reroll everything, willpower?
No, it's 3 die.
Okay.
So willpower, am I counting up or am I marking down?
Willpower is just you you burn 1 willpower, so you're marking down, and then you re-roll 3 die from your from the roll you're dealing with. Hold
Okay,
on, but
because
you
I had. So I should really just add, like, have hunger 0 and 3 dice, I guess.
sure, yeah, because you can't re-roll hunger die anyway, so
Okay. 0 successes.
okay.
Wow.
Roy.
You need
I
to get
gotta
some
move
real.
away.
You need to get some real dice, bro.
I have real dice at home.
Oh, that's right. You're not at home.
Yeah, I'm abroad.
Um, shit. Yeah, this guy's gonna not be able to do anything. Corey, how are you gonna dismantle one of these people?
Great question.
I ponder this question every day.
Corey in the house.
So as the vase
The vase is in
secured?
my possession.
By Felix.
Excellent. I reach across the table and try to smash one of these idiots through it.
The one who got hit with the bar, or the one who just unloaded his pistol and does not have the time to reload if you grab him?
Definitely the guy who just unloaded into me.
Okay. Strength plus brawl, and I will give you an extra 2 dice.
Yeah. Six successes.
You slam him through the table, and you just see as he just doesn't move. He does not even. It's not even like the slow, slight twitch towards the fetal position as their body has like just given up. No, he's just not moving.
Cool. That works.
You killed a man.
We killed 2 men.
That's right.
Let's make it a triple. Because no witnesses.
Can I make it a triple?
I will allow with that level of overkill that you can make another action at the expense of, if you don't immediately drop this guy, he will have a positive boost to his dice pool to fight you.
Sounds incredible. After pulling this guy through the table to the floor and killing him, I pick up the pipe off the floor and bring it with me on the way up to this guy's head.
Strength plus melee. Now you're like coming up off the floor, swinging the pipe.
Yeah.
I'll give you an
Yeah.
extra die.
A Macarena.
Yeah.
2 successes.
You clock him under the chin really fucking hard, and like his head snaps up, and he just like stumbles backwards, and it's like you've obviously fucking concussed him, and you just see him like very haphazardly trying to swing the gun around. He's definitely not. He definitely doesn't have the positive to his fucking roll now. He's just, yeah. He's not even shooting. He can't even get his head on straight to aim. Are you gonna leave him, or are you gonna do what I know you're gonna do?
I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I think he might need to go back into the table. It seems to work pretty well. So, like, suplex.
So you're gonna okay. That's strength plus brawl.
Cool. We like those. 4 successes. God, I love rolling so many dice on this shit.
So this was you said a suplex?
Yeah.
You hear his spinal column snap.
Some Mortal Kombat shit happening.
Yeah.
We're getting X-ray clips of
Epic.
just bones exploding.
Jim.
You just listen. You get to enjoy the sickening snapping of his spinal column.
Epic.
Felix visually shudders.
I really cannot stand getting shot. So remember, Felix and Ryan, do not shoot me. Also, get your money out.
Okay. First, laptop. Laptop, we need that. So stealing laptop week, apparently.
He has been slammed onto the ground because he was smashed through, because somebody was smashed through the table it was on, and now it's just like in the middle of the room on the floor.
I'll gingerly go up and pick up the damaged laptop.
The screen looks cracked, but it's working.
Oh, it's one thing. Second thing, my pipe Zuka worked perfectly.
Oh yeah, worked real good. I'm actually real glad you handed this to me.
Yeah, it's multifunctional. Anyway, I'll probably improve that a bit, but then again, well, if you want to get wherever you got more of those sun grenades at, you can probably use it better than I can.
I'm gonna be by the door while they're talking about this, and I'm just gonna turn and say, I'm gonna go take this to where it needs to be.
Good idea.
Capital idea.
Don't get killed on the way. Shoot me a text if you start getting killed.
Oh, Felix, take this laptop with you.
Did you plug the stuff into the laptop?
Did I plug what stuff into the laptop?
Are you retrieving the money now?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I figure retrieve the money now, but take the laptop anyway because it probably has details of this guy's business operations that our Lord and Savior would probably love to have for herself.
Well, go ahead and put on your character that you have resources of 2 levels. As you drain the escrow account that was linked to this laptop.
Okay, and then I'm going to wire our patron back her money.
All right. And if with Felix with the laptop and the jar,
Would I have a backpack to put the laptop in?
Oh, I also make sure to very gingerly place my invitation that says before heavily underlined on the floor.
Oh, the one that says where you circled during.
Yes.
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 Okay. So Felix, first of all, why don't you roll a single die to see, because you actually had the time to prep, and a backpack's not a crazy thing.
That would be a success. I just got a 6. I
Yeah,
barely
you got a
6.
backpack.
Hell
You have
yeah.
one of those small, like, canvas backpacks that's like when you stuff it into you stuff the backpack into one of its own pockets, and you can zip it up into like a pocketbook. So you just pop that open.
It's like your coffee shop backpack. I got it.
Yeah. And Corey, wits plus awareness.
Cool. Let's see. Putting this here. Bonk. A success.
You hear somebody from the loading docks of this building yell, "Hey, were those gunshots?
Oh, I can do a
Christ on
manipulation.
fucking Jetsy.
Are you boys okay?"
No,
Want me to lie about it?
let him come in. I basically just move so I'm out of sight upon immediate entrance.
Am I gone at
Are you
this
just holding
point,
the
or am I
pipe?
still here?
Yeah, I'm holding the pipe.
I will stand in front of the door, like, to distract him.
Cool.
You see this another one of these guys in a suit kind of comes up walking down the hallway, and he has a radio in his hand. It's like, "Hey, the auction," and Ryan especially hears him say, "Auction, strange noises in the auction room. I'm going to check it out. Somebody send somebody else." It just, as he starts walking, I'm like, "Hey, sir,
Thank God you're here.
holy shit!" And he just pulls his radio again.
As soon
Back
as
up
he
in the
pulls the
auction room.
radio, no. As soon as he pulls the radio, I use dominate, compel, say it's all clear.
He looks at you for a long second, and he just very slowly puts the radio up to his mouth. It's all clear in the auction room.
Cool.
Uh,
And I bonk him.
Strength plus
I'm
melee.
not trying to kill him, just so we're clear. I'm not.
You're still doing a strength plus melee, but
Yeah.
Trying to hit him hard enough so he doesn't remember.
2 successes.
Because of the nature of your because of how strong you are, I will say that you can just like knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, most definitely. This is just incapacitate. You've made too much noise already.
His face is smashed, and he drops like sliding down the wall. But you also know, because of your life, because of your professions, that when people are knocked out of what you would consider that easily, they usually get back up in in like 30 seconds. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
And run.
I'm gonna bring him with us.
Okay.
okay.
I'm long gone by this point, right? Like, I
How are
left
you?
before
Yeah,
this happened.
Felix is left. That's why I need oh yeah, Felix, dexterity and stealth. You two, what the fuck are you doing, Corey?
I'm essentially just gonna keep him with us until I can compel him enough times to realize that this was just something he shouldn't talk about.
And me, I'm supposed to be here, so I'm just gonna walk out.
I got 5 successes.
All right, you're able to leave the building without causing too much attention. Now, so Ryan is just gonna walk straight out. That's what
I
you
want to
do.
walk straight out, kind of
Okay.
like just straight from the room to the exit.
Also,
No,
just so we're clear, there was absolutely no trace left of this kindred, right? He's been removed.
There is a charred skeleton.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's Kindred Death is not that clean, sadly.
God damn it.
Eat the ashes.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
I mean, if Corey would notice this, because in one of the session zeros, he literally did mess with those guys, and
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
somebody got access to those grenades. Those grenades are most likely only issued to GSG 10.
Fuck. Wait, shit.
Excellent.
Wait, you know what we
Very
do have?
good.
We have those
Huh?
firecrackers. We can burn the bodies.
Nah. I'm gonna leave the pin for that flashbang.
Oh shit, we can pin this on someone.
Correct.
Joke intended.
Thank God I'm gone.
All right, okay. And you're grabbing the guy, so you're strong enough. You could probably just toss him over your shoulder. How is Corey leaving the building? Because if Ryan leaves before Corey, that could complicate things.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
leaving
not.
with Ryan.
You're leaving with Ryan. Okay.
Wait, shit. I was thinking about going to one of the guards and like telling him like we were attacked by GSG 10.
Nah,
Like
leave it.
the police.
Leave them to assume. If they come after us afterwards, we'll talk about it then.
You sure? Could cause us some undue trouble in the future.
We've already got more trouble than we're due.
I'm still going to say that Ryan gets out the door first, so that somebody
Yeah.
sees that the car that drove you there is still waiting there with a driver in it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Useful.
Okay.
So I ran off, just running on foot. Didn't even pay attention to the car, and it was there the whole time. That's pretty funny.
Hmm.
Well,
any...
you wouldn't have to worry about that because of that stealth check, so it wasn't
Yeah.
something to tell.
Yeah. I'm heading back to deliver the package.
So really, you have the two exits of either the exit you know, or going deeper into the building for the loading dock.
What do you think, Corey?
There's a driver outside, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then you go ahead and let him know I'm gonna be a moment. I'll take care of this in here.
Okay, I'll go through the front then.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
After Ryan leaves, the guy draped over your shoulders like, "Fuck! Ah, shit!"
That's all right, big fella. You took a little fall. You're gonna come with me, right?
I get some
Fuck,
help.
man. What happened? What happened?
You walked into the room. Some big vampire bastard was working with GSGs and killed everybody. Does that sound good to you?
Fuck, Jesus Christ! What do you mean?
I mean, look around you, dumbass.
Do you put him down when you start doing
No,
this?
no,
No. Okay.
no.
So
I'm gonna keep him in a. I'm keeping him actually like well draped over my shoulders.
If we tell him that the GSG or whatever took the vase,
he just
because Felix is long gone stealth check.
he just
Yeah.
looks. He's trying to look around, but he's draped over your shoulders. Like, can you put me down, man? Fuck.
I set him down. I
Alright.
slip his radio off him first.
All right. I'll say that'll be to do that without him noticing. I'm gonna put that as a. I want to say. Yeah, I'll say dexterity plus larceny.
Okay. A success.
I mean, you did kind of fucking clock the guy, so I'll give it to you.
Cool.
It's like, fuck. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, And he kind of looks around and is like, I mean, GSG act like police. Those. Why the hell would they bash somebody through a table? I mean, if they raided, why are you still alive?
That's a great question. And I punch his head off.
Strength plus melee. Strength plus
Cool.
brawl. Strength plus brawl. Yeah, there we go.
4 successes.
I mean, his head's not off, but it's at a weird angle.
I'll take it. Well, that was more complicated than it needed to be.
I don't know if I should keep reminding you of things, or if I should just let you guys try to work this out.
Nope. Just let me struggle.
Yeah, it's more fun to let you struggle.
I agree.
So let's go to Ryan, because he has to talk to the driver. You seem to have left with less people, sir.
I seem to have left less people and also without the item.
What happened?
Well, couldn't quite come to an agreement. They were hashing out the details, and then all the GSG attacked. Fuck, man.
GSG. What? No, that can't be. I mean, I've been out here the entire time. There's no one showed up. No one even showed up.
Yeah, no one showed up here. Smart guy.
I should have heard gunshots or something. What the?
Your boss is dead. We need to get out of here.
Shit. Okay. It's just you.
GSG killed my buddies, killed everyone else. Only way I got out of it was hiding like a fucking coward.
Hold on.
And
how did I not hear? Did no one radio this in?
GSG. They have contingencies for everything.
Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say, I want to say manipulation plus subterfuge.
Okay. Any difficulty?
I'm gonna say difficulty 3.
3 successes.
It's like he kind of stops. He's like, "All right, okay, yeah. Okay, I'll get you out of here. Then I gotta come back and check what's actually happening. All right, Where do you need to go?"
I'll give him an address that's kind of just like middle of nowhere in the city where I can easily get back to my place.
All right.
But I also like say, don't come back here alone, okay? Bring some people.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Hop on in. Let's get you out of here. Now, Corey, how are you gonna deal with this shit?
I remember taking a GSG ID off of the first guy that I killed in the session 0. So I'm going to plant that on one of the ghouls.
Shit.
Okay.
Fucking. You're right. You are like the long game.
Wait, the ID, the photo ID, or a badge?
The badge.
It was like a police badge, something you'd flash in front of someone. I remember you saying.
Yeah, because the badge and the photo ID are separate. Okay, so
Yep.
you're gonna
Put a gunshot in it.
Oh yeah.
And smear some blood.
I'm smearing some blood. I'm making sure these ghouls have their handprints on these firearms and that there are ballistics in every ghoul.
Okay, you're hitting the ghouls with one with I'm gonna guess the pistol of the one with the badge.
Yeah.
And then okay, you're just staging a shootout. All right.
And then I'm leaving the pin in the mouth of the ghoul that had the gun.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. With that, we will end this scene because I'm just gonna assume Corey would leave after that.
Yeah.
And with the driver being gone, that's a clear way out. We'll end this session with the completion of half of your mission given by Mother Anja.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
That'll scratch on us.
That was creative to say the least.
Glad to hear it.
My character feels useless, but that's just how I built him. Though I did save the vase.
You did save the vase.
You
I would have
saved the
broken the
vase.
vase.
You got that laptop out of here, so I'm pretty sure Mother Anja will appreciate having that information, even if you maybe not necessarily wanted this guy dead. Let's see.
My
But yeah,
specialties have not been.
you're a courier, Felix.
No, my specialties have not been brought forth in a way that in a situation that they can work. It's like me playing a rogue in a loud mission. It's just not gonna work out.
Okay.
I just kind of make my shit fit.
Yeah. I think this is where we'll end it for tonight.
All right.
I'm exhausted. Holy shit.
Same.
I did a lot of thinking during that. I have a headache now.
So
Thank you for the game, storyteller.
of course. So I will say this. I was half expecting you to text Logan.
I almost did.
I made a mistake. I killed a man tonight.
All right.
Oh no. So, I don't actually. Corey doesn't have the rules memorized, and to that extent, neither do I. Did I break Masquerade so hard that it isn't unbroken yet? Because I think I might have resolved it.
Basically, I mean, really, it's not a masquerade breach to kill other kindred. It's just,
Mortal sin.
it's still bad. Like, the sheriff would still have a problem with your ass.
Right.
I think the GSG did it.
Good thing the
Yeah,
GSG did it.
good thing the GSG
Yeah,
did.
you planted the pin, you planted the
GSG
shootout. I
10.
told the driver that a bunch of cops showed up and blasted the place.
Wow.
All right. That is very creative.
We had a payday situation happen in this building, and nobody knew about it.
I love the use of the tube.
Oh yeah.
That worked. That ended up working out. Yeah, the
Yeah.
flash
No.
cannon.
Otherwise, I would have literally just used that as a hard bluff to suicide bomb our way out of the building.
Yeah, we have to get more of those so we can use the flash cannon more often.
Logan has a
We
whole
should
box
go.
full.
We should go round up some GSG.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, see, what we do is we lure the GSG into a gang war with what's left this guy's organization.
Oh my god.
Congratulations, you put the New York vampire in
You
Munich,
basically
Germany. He bought crime with him.
you basically killed like no, that wouldn't be a good equivalent because that would mean that he is friends with someone powerful. But you basically killed a blacklist character in a single session.
Woo!
You make the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you think that would happen?
No, it's just because the more I read about the character in this book, like the more it's like, oh, I've been watching too much Blacklist. Like,
So who is this guy anyway? What was his deal?
what you just saw was kind of his deal. The whole like, I acquire things that are very valuable to the vampire community, and I sell it for a lot of profit.
Well, you know what we just did was acquire something that's very valuable to the vampire
For
community.
free.
Yeah. Hey, hopefully we'll get paid. Hey,
We will.
technically, I didn't lose
We
any
will.
money on that. Thanks. It ended up being we don't owe any boons or anything.
We don't owe boons. Logan doesn't owe me a favor anymore. Literally, this session was just resolving debts at the
And the
cost
lady
of
said she didn't
mass
care how we got it as long as we got it and didn't lead it back, which I guess we erased you erased all evidence of where this whole thing came from.
Yeah, I told him the GSG took the vase. I told him the deal, like, we couldn't quite agree on terms. And then obviously this guy sees I didn't leave with the vase.
And nobody saw me leave with the vase because I sneaky boy.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll draw those two into a fight. The good mother, she gets her vase. I don't lose any money, so I can afford more than a ramen.
The thing is like Felix is the reason why I'm slightly confused about why Felix just immediately was like, I'm gonna go to the church now, is because this is only half of what you guys had to pick up.
I wanted
Fine.
to
The
get.
other thing involves a death. Felix won't do anything anyway.
I'm trying to get the vase turned in because I know that it's gonna break if I don't take it in.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
the longer it's out, the longer it's in risk.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm running around with a dude who has smashed everything he's encountered so far.
I will.
And someone who has gone feral in front of me to the point where I couldn't do anything even if I wanted to.
I do want to check. Did you guys read the bottom of the dossier on Gunter?
I did not finish it.
The special note, yes. This is very much for Corey to know about.
Special note. We require the body of the...
Yeah, that's
Okay, fine.
Just gotta bring that note up real quick.
It's a good thing to bring up. I really would have fucking not done it. I would not have noticed that.
Because you would have dismantled this dude and like cracked his head open or something. It's just like, hey,
I'm going to drink your bowl from brain.
I'm going to use your skull as a juice box.
So who's Hildebrandt?
All right, gang. That's all for me tonight. Thank you for the fun session. Have a good evening.
All right, man.
Yes. I think you should do the whole outro thing, considering this is
Yeah.
Your show.
If
I barely said a word this session.
wonderful listeners enjoyed this, follow, please and thank you. But also, we're planning on doing this session on a bi-weekly basis on the same days. So sadly, none of this next week. However, next week will be some very interesting high fantasy style sessions upheld by good old Tyler here. So hey,
It's me.
if you wish, you can actually watch a stream where he's talking for once.
Hey. I talk the entire time for the Wild West campaign, and I obviously do whenever I'm DMing, I'm talking the entire time. This is my first quiet character.
And then after that week, where it is mostly just him running sessions, then it's back to, me, this, and a different campaign I run. All on this wonderful channel.
I run nothing.
You run wonderful characters. Thank you all very much for listening. Thanks to everyone who ever finds this on the YouTube channel or anywhere else. And we hope to see you again on another dark night.